a childhood favorite, and it is Chinese Cheung Fun, which are these rice noodle rolls drizzled with peanut butter sauce and then sweet hoisin sauce. And it is a street food that's served all over Hong Kong. I used to actually have it all the time for dim sum, for breakfast. So I can't wait to show you guys the recipe. It is so good. So let's head over to the kitchen and then let's get started.
Okay, so we're going to start off with a 1 pound package of these rice rolls, and these are usually made with just rice, flour, water, and then maybe a little bit of oil. And because we are not on the streets of Hong Kong, so we can't make it fresh, so this is usually the package that it comes in. And because it's with rice flour, it gets super sticky, and then when you refrigerate it, it gets really hard. So we're going to just steam it again in a bowl, and then it will just slowly break apart. So the steamer is already on high. I'm going to lower it down to a simmer, and we're just going to steam it for about, I'd say 10 minutes, but what you want to do is you want to check it afterwards just to make sure that it's soft enough. So meanwhile, in that time, I'm just going to be cutting some scallions. I'm going to be doing the toppings and then the sauce. So this is about, I'd say 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds if you like that, and I'm just toasting them for 2 to 3 minutes just until they get a little bit kind of nuttier and brown. And then this is actually dried baby shrimp. Now if you want to keep this a vegetarian vegan recipe, just feel free to omit that. You can just put in some like crispy chips or something instead just for additional texture, but I kind of fried those up again 2 to 3 minutes. They're already cured in salt, so usually that's fine, so just set that aside. So now it's time for the peanut butter sauce. So I have 1 heaping tablespoon of natural peanut butter, no salt or anything. I've added about 2 tablespoons of water to that. It does not need to be boiling, but as you can see, what initially happens when you mix water with a fat peanut butter is it starts seizing up. You want to add another tablespoon to 2 of water just to that, and then you want to just whisk it until it gets nice and creamy and kind of spreadable and squeezable in a bottle like that. So I added a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar to that because this was unsweetened. Now you want to check on the rice rolls, so just use a fork and just poke around in there. These rolls are actually long sheets of steamed rice that they've rolled up, so if you use a fork, you can kind of separate the little layers as well. So this makes these rice rolls a lot softer than, say, your Korean versions, which are kind of solid and hard. So this is soy sauce that I mixed, about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of water just to thin it down, and then I put in a little bit of rice vinegar. You don't really have to do that, but you just want a thinner kind of soy saucy mixture. So just toss that around with the hot rice rolls, and then I'm sprinkling over some of the scallions I've just chopped. And then again, you don't have to sprinkle over the dried shrimp if you don't want to. You can just substitute something a little bit more crunchy or just omit it totally. Next, I put in some hoisin sauce, about 2 tablespoons, into a bag just to use as like a squirt bottle, because this is usually how they do it on the streets for street food. And then I took that same kind of baggie and I put in my peanut butter sauce, and then I kind of zigzagged the patterns across. So it actually looks super cool and super nifty to eat. I topped it off with just a little bit of the toasted sesame if you like that. That just adds another layer of crunch and difference in texture. And then, a little bit more scallions, and then some of the shrimp if you guys want. I can't begin to tell you how amazing these rice rolls are, only that you guys have to promise me that you'll make it, because it is such a weird combination, for the West. But in Hong Kong, you'll see these flavors a lot. You have kind of the sweetness and the savoriness from the hoisin sauce, and then randomly you kind of add this like peanut butter sauce to it that adds like a nice richness. It's like a difference in texture with the rice rolls, and then you get like these crunchy bits and salty bits and whatever bits, and it's really just amazing. It's an amazing street food. I loved it as a kid. I love it now as an adult, and I just think it's such a unique dish that you guys don't see here that often. So I hope you head over to the Asian grocery store and then give this a try. Anyways, guys, if you like kind of new and different recipes like this and want to see more of it, please hit like and subscribe. I love sharing it with you guys, and I guess I will see you guys again next time. Bye!